The year is 2011, and we're heading to one of the first parkour gyms in the nation. Created by Ryan Ford, this warehouse held one of the first ninja competitions ever, Apex Movement. This gym focused on parkour, but ninja was actually very new to everyone. Using AI, I was able to recover 2 of my runs from this competition. The first course has 9 obstacles with a 3-minute time limit. Let's do it. Now, 2 things before we get started. First, if the video looks very cropped, it's because it is. 11 years ago, I didn't have a 16:9 camera. It never existed. Everything was still 4:3, so you'll see that there's black bars on the side. Second of all, these obstacles, while seeming very easy 11 years ago, this was brand new to everyone. We were all struggling. As you see, even 11 years ago, people still did obstacles on the pipes. Never changed. Super simple, cheap obstacle. Now, parkour pipes was one of the weirder obstacles. Essentially, it was a giant jungle gym, and there was 3 spots that you had to take off the flags. You can see me crouch down and rip one off. As long as you take off all 3 flags in any order, you're able to progress to the next obstacle. I look back at myself and I'm still just as sloppy back then as I am now. Just better looking. Man, I have no idea why I had a girlfriend back then, because I looked just weird. They never said that I had to use my hands to kick off the flags, so I just used my foot. Even back then, I had some pullback on the rings, so it's kind of cool to see me be able to have a little muscle. Now, only a single bounce on the trampoline coming up. And then slack crossing was pretty easy. You just kind of hanged on it. I look back at these obstacles and I'm surprised how easy they are, but frankly, they were hard back then. And finally, instead of a warped wall, you had to just climb up this sloped wall. I wasn't strong enough back then to climb up, so I just went to the window and just propped myself up. That's the qualifier run. Let's move on to the semifinal. Now, the semifinal was a little bit different, a similar course. It actually took place on a totally different day. I had to come back a week later to compete. And then this semifinal is a similar course, but only 6 obstacles instead of 9. You'll notice that the jump distances and the bounce sections are a little bit harder. But no one told me I couldn't use the bars. Those pipes never get old. And I almost whiffed it there. Compared to the last run, you can see me go significantly slower and play it much safer on this obstacle. And I think I did that because I was more invested, because I'm in round 2 of the tournament and I had to come back a week later, so I wasn't going to go out on a whim. I actually liked this obstacle. I do remember this one. Unfortunately, the camera missed it. shout outs to Chris Christensen. He was actually the one who recorded this, so make sure you give him a thank you for even giving us this footage. I was so weak back then. I had to use my foot to pull myself up, and even then, here's my nemesis, the ropes. I always struggle with ropes. It's been like 11 years, and I still struggle with ropes. And seeing this just hurts so much. And that's a wrap. That was my run at the Apex Movement Gym. I don't have any footage of the finals, and I tried to find it, trust me. But I can promise you that I went out on the first obstacle. Tell me in the comments what you think about this course. Granted, it was 11 years ago, so maybe it's totally different than what you expected. And finally, just want to give everyone a heads up that I do have a Discord where I post exclusive footage or early footage of what I'm working on, so it would mean a lot if you guys stopped by and took a look at it. Other than that, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode.